The big story we're tracking on NDTV. A self-styled godman is at the center of a big scandal in Delhi involving molestation allegations from female students at Sri Sharda Institute of Indian Management. This is not just a story of abuse, this is a story of power, privilege and systemic silence. NDTV has now accessed the FIR details in the Swami Chaitanyananda Saraswati case, and 32 young women have already been questioned. Their testimonies reveal a chilling pattern: WhatsApp messages at odd hours, being addressed as baby, coercion disguised as authority, and even their futures held ransom by withholding their original educational certificates. It all began with a letter from a former student and an email from a serving Indian Air Force officer, which forced the governing council to confront what was happening behind closed doors. And what followed was a shocking expose, not just of Swami Chaitanyananda Saraswati, who's a so-called guru, but of 3 senior women staff members accused of enabling this behavior too. Tanushka has been tracking the latest. She's accessed these FIR details as well. Tanushka, the FIR names not just this Baba, but also 3 senior women staffers. Take us through what exactly the police case against these 3 insiders says, who allegedly enabled this abuse.
Precisely, Parmeshwar, what we understand from the details of the FIR at this moment is that these 3 officers involved from this institute as well, right behind me of this, godman, self-proclaimed godman, Sri Chaitanyananda. There are wardens who were also involved and the associate dean as well. Associate Dean Shweta has, allegedly been pressuring these female students to comply with this godman's sexual advances and have also been ignoring these complaints. We do understand that parents of these female students were also prevented from intervening, and Swami Chaitanyananda, who alias Partha Sarthi, has also been involved with the help of his associates, that is other people of this very institute. So at this point, of course, we know that this so-called Baba has been involved in sending lewd and sleazy text messages to the girls of this institute. 32 of them have given in police complaints, and also 19 of them have given in their written statements, out of which 17 have written their statements at Patiala House Court as well. We do know that with respect to these exchanges between the Baba and these girls, we've accessed the text messages as well. The Baba has, written to these girls saying, come to his room. He would take them to foreign trips, is what he says. And if these girls would not comply, there would be consequences. Now, what would these consequences be? They would be failed in their courses. And also, one such girl, this is in the FIR, was forced to change her name even. Then this is by the authorities of this so-called institution as well. We also have a press statement from the institution. The institution says that they had filed their, criminal complaints on their own behest as well. This is in the month of August and July, and even thereafter they severed all the ties with this so-called godman. Thereafter, an 11-member governing council body was also formed to look into the matter, to understand what is going on. The institution continues to say that they are supporting the investigation.
Right.
However, at this moment, the Baba is still absconding. Back to you.
The Baba is still absconding as we speak. Tanushka, meanwhile, it's emerged that the female students, as you were mentioning too, were forced to accompany Swami Chaitanyananda Saraswati on foreign trips, visit his private room at night, as Tanushka Datta is reporting. Female students from weaker economic backgrounds were called to his quarters at night. Tanushka, repeated complaints date back to a few months. Why do such godmen with criminal records continue to run institutes, flaunt fake diplomatic cars, collect followers unchecked? What is the latest from investigators? What are the chilling details that they've disclosed?
Parmeshwar, it's not just a couple of months back. This dates back to 16 years. This Baba has been a serial offender for the past 16 years. The first complaint of molestation against him was that from 2009, registered at Defence Colony Police Station. Thereafter, in 2016, also at Vasant Kunj Police Station, right here where this institute is as well, a police complaint was lodged by one of these girls from the institute of molestation as well. And thereafter, several complaints have come about against this Baba that we know of. However, of course, as you also mentioned, it's in all of these years, in 16 years, there has been no action, no solid consolidated action that has been taken against this Baba, despite all of these police complaints that have been lodged, which raises the questions that what gives such sort of people such powers. This man also was using fake diplomatic license plates, which is also completely illegal. So at this point, he's still absconding. There are teams that have been formed to find this Baba across states: Delhi, Haryana, Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand as well. His last known location was Agra, but he's still on the run.